Howdy, folks. This here's the wanted man, Ryan Denham, rounding us all up so we can sit back, relax, and listen to the state of the Maritime Wrestling Podcast. Thanks for joining us. Giddy up.
This is the truth, the voice, the sound, the soul of the scene, where hearts are crowned. Connor Cook's name shakes the battleground, 'cause it's the state of maritime wrestling. No script, no mask, just heart and steel. He shows the world what makes it real. Maritime war cries will never die, as long as Connor stands nearby.
Hello and welcome to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, the Maritime Wrestling Superfan, here to keep everyone covered on all of the news, on upcoming shows, interviews with all of your favorite maritime indie wrestlers, and here to talk all things maritime wrestling. So, to kick off episode 43, I believe, of the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast weekly show, I would like to say a big thank you to the wanted man, Ryan Denham, for kicking off episode 43 of the podcast weekly show. I haven't seen Ryan Denham yet, although I've seen him appear on Caden's My Time. I believe he was the first special guest for Caden, for Port City's Finest, Caden. And I also do remember he took on Bad Thad Howard, since he stepped up to take on Dominic for Dominic Warrior's spot there. But he's also one half of the New Breed Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Rodeo Rockstars. That's pretty good. And, well, he's mostly, like, wrestling all over, like, Nova Scotia, and plus, like, he's going to be going to wrestling against Zane Valentine in Moncton. And, yeah, that's one of the guys that I haven't seen yet. But I'm really, that's one of the guys on the bucket list I would definitely have to watch. That's for sure. Even if it's on YouTube. Like, of his matches. But, anyways, for this week's results, there were no shows going on last weekend. But I do have some very big news to tell everyone. So, next weekend, Saturday, April the 11th, me and the Special Olympics floorball, Capital Region floorball team will be playing in the 2026 Special Olympics regional games. So we're going to be playing against there's going to be a team coming from Acadia up north. There's going to be a team coming from St. John, and Prince Edward Island will also be coming. the Special Olympics team from Prince Edward Island will be coming. And there's going to be some referees. They're going to be coming from Nova Scotia. So that's pretty good. And yeah, me and my team, we're training very hard every practice. Especially I had practice tonight. Really good. Just super exhausted, especially we had to do a lot of running. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. So where the places where the games is gonna be held, it's gonna be held at the Kaufman Street Elementary School. So if you're around the Fredericton area, come on down to the Kaufman Street Elementary School and come cheer me and my team on and come watch some great competition. And there's also another big announcement too. I've already, as you probably all already seen. I on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna be. It's 2 months from now. The 31st of May will be marks the 1 year of the state of Maritime, of the first episode that I did, that I aired on YouTube. And that's just back when I started the podcast. And so yeah, moving along with that, let's just go to the upcoming shows. Sorry if I'm switching topics or whatsoever, but just trying to take my time. So the upcoming shows, April 2nd, Red Rock Wrestling will be having their event where we're gonna see the card is gonna be Old School Andre Myatt versus Kurt Bay. So mainly this is gonna be the semi-final matches. We're gonna see Old School Andre Myatt versus Kurt Bay, Narcissus Saint versus Hollywood Cole. And then we're going to see the Red Rock Wrestling Light Heavyweight Champion, Rudy Lockhart, defend the championship against Chris Charters. Then we're going to see Ethan Knight take on the returning Chip Chambers. Well, he's also making his Red Rock Wrestling debut. So that's pretty big for Chip, though. So, but both of these guys are actually also in other promotions like North Pro Wrestling Ontario. They are they're known as the Highlight Heathens. And also Ethan Knight is one half of the UCW Tag Team Champions with Hollywood Cole. And I think this is going to be a good match. Then we're going to see the tag team match, where we're going to see Shizenko, I believe, returning to Red Rock Wrestling. He's going to be teaming up with Chance White. Versus, they're going to be taking on Shano, who will be making his Red Rock Wrestling debut. He's going to be teaming up with Lincoln Steen. So 2 great heels here. The card is stacked. I feel like we're going to see my predictions for this. I think we're going to see Old School Andre Myatt beat Kurt Bay. And then we're going to see Hollywood Cole, I guess, beat Narcissus Saint. And then we're definitely going to see, I think we're going to see Hollywood Cole versus Andre Myatt, so I think that's going to be a big match. Especially whoever wins the semifinal match moves on for the final match. So for whoever wins is crowned the new Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight champion. So it's pretty big. I think we're gonna see the Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight championship about around. Man, I would love to see around Hollywood Cole, especially he has so much gold now. He's also the Parkside champion, new two-time Parkside champion. One half of the also one half of the Highlight Edens, the Pro Wrestling Ontario Trios champions, and UCW champions. So tag team champions. So that's going to be pretty good. Then April 4th, we're going to see IPW, Island Pro Wrestling, takeover at the Aberdeen Center in Moncton, New Brunswick. So it's a stack card here too. We're gonna see the one Spike SD take on Port City's finest Caden versus the Marlo James Manning versus Bad Dad Howard. And it's going to be the number one contenders match to take on Rugged Rick Owens for the PI championship. Then we're going to see the rematch of Salem, your local girl, Salem Wilder, take on the Ultimate Female, Stormy Hill. Then we're going to see Ryan Schimmel take on the Muscle Beast from Muscle Beach, Wesley Pipes. And then we're going to see, the tag team match. I forgot about that. It's going to be AWOL. I think they're making their IPW debut, but they're also known as the Shadow Agency. But yeah, but they're going to be taking on the Big Bad LG and Daniel Wall versus Revelation, which is Demonic and Famine. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a good match. And then we're gonna see the rematch with August Artois taking his title opportunity against John Ryan in a no DQ match. I think this match is gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a lot of crazy spots with these guys. Especially, I still remember at the I think I forget what show it was, but when John Ryan and August Artois beat, they fought each other for the first time. I still remember that spot where Orion and Artois were, oh man, doing the arm wrestling on the ref, which was funny. But yeah, and yeah. Also, we're also gonna see Caden's My Time segment where he's gonna be bringing in Daniel Wall, and so this is also a VIP only event. So if you're over in the Moncton area, go get your tickets for IPW takeover, and I haven't been to an IPW show yet, but I hopped on the live stream whenever they have the shows at the Brewing Company in PEI. But I am due for one. I'm definitely gonna have to go to one. Probably during the summer, maybe. Hopefully. Excuse me. But yeah. But and then we're gonna so we also have real action wrestling, Bash at the Berg. Uh so the VIP we're gonna see Star Child take on Ricky Mortis, Ghost Ricky Mortis. We're gonna see the Real Action Wrestling Heavyweight Championship Open Challenge, because Wesley Pipes is gonna be hosting Open Challenge. So whoever comes out, then we're gonna see Alex Robbins take on Fraser Kenneth Adams, FKA. Then we're gonna see the Heartbreaker, Ronnie Payne, take on Sierra Stone, the Hidden Gem. Sierra Stone. Then we're gonna see lots of big debuts here. Lots of great talent like Dawson James, Evan Gibbons, the ace from the Maritimes, Dick freaking Durning, uh, and Anthony Deuce, Harlem, Dryce Durn, the Bloodfeather Dryce Durning, Joey White, uh, Rudy Lockhart, and yeah, so they're getting more bigger opportunities, especially like Rice was man really good for them. I think this is a stack card. And then also I think on that same night as when IPW takeover is going on, Kaizen Pro Wrestling will be having their All or Nothing event at the Alderney Landing Theater in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. So, mainly it was like three matches that was announced. Matt Kerr will be taking on Sydney Sweetie. Justine Ward will be taking on Ken Fraser. And the main event is going to be the New Revolution. So it's going to be Joey White, Evan Gibbons, Dawson James. They're going to be taking on Team Kaizen, which is going to be the team of Kobe Christ, Sebi, Bobby Boyette, and I think Jason Boa as well. So I think that's going to be really big. But we also see like Benoit Gravel and a lot of other guys on the card. And plus, I am actually I haven't I've seen like the matches like on the Kaizen YouTube channel, but I have never been to a Kaizen show, so that's another show that I definitely have to go to. Then Look Prestige Wrestling will be having their Brawl at Omaha 10. We're going to see lots of your favorite talent. Well, mainly we're going to see the LPW champion, Big Bad Logan Green. We're also going to see the NBWA Tag Team Champions, Ace Dynasty, I think. And then we're going to see your NBWA Heavyweight Champion, Rugged Rick Owens, and lots more of that. So it's going to be pretty big. Plus, on so Capital City Wrestling will be having their Clash 44 Spring Breakout, where it's going to be moving to the Capital Winter Club, and so no matches hasn't been announced, but the tickets for advanced tickets are available. So if you're around the Fredericton area, go get yourself a ticket from at Variety on York. Uh, it's really good local wrestling. I think it is really good local wrestling. And I think we're also for the show. It's also a stacked card because there's gonna be one big debut. There's gonna be Ronnie Payne making her CCW debut, which is another great opportunity for her. But then we're gonna see your NBWA Tag Team Champions Ace Dynasty. You're gonna see NBWA River Valley Champion, Horsepower Hunter Sampson, NBWA Heavyweight Champion, Rugged Rick Owens, and we're going to see the Ultimate Male, Zane Valentine, Dan McCullough, Big Dan McCullough, Oscar Ironside, Patrick O'Neill, Oliver Hansen, Katrina Creed, and a lot more of the amazing talent. Then HW announced their Over the Top Rope Rumble, where we're going to see like your HW Honor Champion, the Maritime Luchador Fantana. We're going to see Mirashi's own Horsepower Hunter Sampson and Shane Butter Love. We're going to see Chevron. We're going to see a lot of your favorite, and all of your mega IHW mega stars. Shane O, Big Bad, Logan Green, LG, Logan Green, Shane O, Kirk Obey, Chris Charters, and a lot more, and Chip Chambers. So that's going to be pretty big. Then IHW also announced their Step Up show back where they're going to be returning at the École L'Odyssée, where we already saw on the graphic that Ronnie Payne, IHW Women's Champion, Ronnie Payne will be defending the championship against Katrina Creed. And we're gonna see a lot more of the same guys, like I said on the Mayor She show for Over the Top Rope Rumble. Also I forgot to mention AWOL though too. AWOL is gonna be in it as well, and yeah, then we're going to see United Wrestling. We'll be having their 1 year anniversary where there was only 2 matches that were announced. We're going to see TNA star Steve Macklin take on Ian Pratt, which will be his debut, United Wrestling debut match. Then we're going to see former TNA, WWF, Ring of Honor star PCO take on Bad Thad Howard, the Annapolis Rally champion, in the no DQ match for the Annapolis Rally Championship match, which will be featuring Fallen Gray, and who is from WWE ID, Tara Zepp, Tyler Hackett, Backwoods, I think. Yeah, Chizenko, I think Greg's or something. I forget, uh, but there's like two of the ladies there. Actually, like are the ladies that Chantal actually took on in NCG. I think, yeah, that's pretty big, especially bringing in like Tara Zep, and then they're gonna bringing in like a WWE ID uh, student. I think, yeah, that's what it is. Then we're gonna see Superstars of Wrestling at their April Rain event at the returning to the Irving uh, Field House. I think Irving Oil Field House. I think, yeah, where we're gonna see Alex Robbins, the new Superstars of Wrestling cruiserweight champion. He's gonna be defending the belt against the debuting Ian Pratt, which is going to be his Superstars of Wrestling debut, which I think that's going to be pretty big. Then we got the number one, the Blood Feather, Dry Sterling. He will be challenging the Maritime Luchador Santana in a number one contenders match. So whoever wins the number one contender match gets a shot at the gets a match for the Superstars Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship. So then we got the rematch. There's a whole storyline with Jason Boa and Mayafa going on. So this time so Jason Boa will be taking on Mayafa in a freaking falls count everywhere, anywhere match. So I think that's going to be good. Then we're going to see the main event. Giant Orion will be taking on the ace of the Maritimes, Dick Durning. Also, Superstars of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Dick Durning. Versus Muscle Beast from Muscle Beach, Wesley Pipes. In a triple threat match. Like, holy crap. This is a freaking... I think this is going to be a big match, especially we got three big men. I'm telling you, three big men. And like, you got John Orion, Dick Durning, and Wesley Pipes. That's three big men, dude. But then, they had to get a new ring, get a brand new ring because I think the other one got destroyed or broke or something at the last show. But yeah, then East Coast Pro Wrestling will be having their Cold Town Carnage event at well, we're gonna the card is we're gonna see Vanessa Craven defend the ECPW championship against Canadian wrestling veteran Nicole Matthews. I think that's a pretty big name, but there's no other big name than another. There's another big name on the card though too. So the Maritime King, J.P. Sims, with Mr. David A. Boyce, he will be taking on the son of the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith Jr. So I think this is that's a big name, especially he's wrestled in like I think former WWE. Also, he's wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling, I think, and well, not specifically, but yeah, so that's a big name, and Then we're going to see the hardcore Channing Dicker take on Moondog Dylan Davis, ECPW heavyweight champion. Moondog Dylan Davis in an Extreme Rules match. And then we're going to see the ECPW Celtic Roots champion, the Newfoundland Nightmare, Justin the Hook, defend his belt. He will be in action. There's a lot. I think this is a stacked card. Then they're gonna have the second annual the Memorial Rumble for Sam McLean. Winner gets a future title match, heavyweight championship match. So I think this is gonna be a really big one. There's gonna be a lot of big shows, especially. I might be at the spring breakout show. So if you see me there, don't be afraid to come up and just say hi though. And I'm not gonna bite. We can talk lots of wrestling. We can talk lots of just great stuff, I'm just great. Then and we're also I saw lots of stuff for North Pro Canadian wrestling as well. We're gonna see like North Pro make their debut in Dartmouth at the East Coast Barbell thing. I think East Barbell or something. Where we're gonna see the kid Rudy Lockhart, your undisputed North Pro champion, Rudy Lockhart, take on I forget the guy from Pro Wrestling Ontario that he's gonna be taking on. And then we're gonna see Dayton Cameron take on the Northern Star champion, Dawson James. Then we're gonna see Sabo Threat, which is gonna be Sabotage with Teenage Star Jody Threat. I think this is gonna be a big team, and they're gonna be taking on the Pro Wrestling Ontario champions, the Highlight Heathens. Now, how freaking cool is that? But also, Shazenko will be there as well, so I think he's going to have an open challenge or so, but I think it's going to be big. Then they posted the card for the level red and for the Moncton show, and they also posted the other show there, for the Logan Mania, May 2nd. Also, Real Savage Pro Wrestling announced their next show in May. I forget what date it was for that show, but it was also that, and I believe that's all that I have for this week's episode. I want to thank everyone for listening, tuning in every Wednesday to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast weekly show, being covered on all the news in the maritime wrestling scene. Thank you all so much, and just have a great night. Thanks for tuning in to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. So join me each week to get covered on all the news on upcoming shows and the results from shows that I cover on each episode, along with interviews with your favorite Maritime indie wrestlers that I sit down and interview with. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you all so much for your continued support on the podcast, because it's all things Maritime Wrestling.